Our cameras caught the Clippers arriving at their building and coming through the tunnel with a lot of style and confidence. Here we go. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Then it's Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's out. Aldama in at the 4. Here's Man. Outside for George. 4 on the shot clock. All sorts of time. Man can't hit. Brooks outside. And injuries loom large over this one. Both teams having to deal with makeshift lineups.
There is a positive, though, Kevin, that teams try to take from these situations. It gives guys a chance to step into bigger roles, build their confidence, and show they deserve more minutes.
Now, here's George. Out to Morris. Launches it. And the Clippers miss again.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Aldama. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Morris. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. George dishes to Jackson. It's tipped. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. Jackson against Adams. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Zubats. He doesn't hit that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. He said this may be one of those games that really needs big offense to win. He said we have guys who can pass and guys who can finish. In a game like tonight, we have to put up big numbers. We'll see if they can score enough to make that difference. Kevin, back to you.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, well, you better not ignore the other side of the ball. It doesn't matter how many points you score if you get absolutely no stops on defense.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Stolen by George. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Offensive rebound. Adams, the pass to Aldama. Brooks outside. Over to the wing. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Outside Jackson. 1:14 left to play in the first. Here's Man. And the 3 off target. Memphis has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Stolen by Jackson. George passes to Morris. And he can't bank that one in. It's stolen by Adams. He kicks to Morant. Back to Adams. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Memphis with another turnover here. 34 seconds left in the first. Jackson against Morant. Jackson passes to Mann. Outside for Jackson. Lets the three fly. He can't get that one to fall. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Aldama gets the bucket. It's a tie ball game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Out to the right wing. Off target from three-point range. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the power forward. Here's Morant after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's Aldama. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Morant left side. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Grizzlies ball.
Jackson against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
That puts them in the lead. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
The drive by Jackson. Morris passes to Jackson. The Clippers rebound. Zubats. George finds Zubats. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Zubats has got his second basket.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Morant dishes to Adams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Adams has got the lead. Back up to 2 now for Memphis. Jackson looking it over. Passes it to Mann. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Memphis. And he's good on the second. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jackson up top. No points in the game yet for him. Mann passes to Jackson. Takes it off the glass. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
The three from Morant. Good on the triple. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside Jackson. In the corner, it's Morris. Outside, George. Lock at 6. Morris kicks to George. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Outside, Bain. On the wing, Brooks. Up top, Morant. Guarded by Jackson. And the rejection by Zubac. Jackson up top. Zubac finds Jackson. George with the ball. Now defended by Adams. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. To the wing right side. Aldama passes to Bain. To the middle. Aldama gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jackson kicks to Morris. It's stolen by Adams. Morant against George. Back to Morant. John Morant has been leading the charge. Thanks for the great interview, And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Kennard in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Now here's Wall. Powell, the pass to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Powell, no one around him. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. The lead is 2. Powell against Bain. Morant right side. Now here's Brooks. He's covered closely. And it's Morant missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The shot's good. Covington's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And that one's good. Brooks.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Now here's Powell. Kennard for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Aldama. Outside, Bain. No good with the triple.
You also love that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Bain. Rebounded by Covington. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. For the lead, Grizzlies with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Adams down low. Defended by Batum. Here's Aldama. Rebound by John Wall. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Covington finds Batum. They now take the lead. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Bain looking around. And another miss by Memphis. Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Powell for 3. Tries again. Tries again. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Norman Powell, first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. .122 left in the third. Lets it go with the 3. And they'll get another chance. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it.
And on defense, Batum uses that wingspan well, creates solid coverage.
Poked away. Jones, the pass to Concho. Here's Tillman. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Now here's Wall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Well, the vision and understanding Wall has in pick-and-roll situations is second to none. So many of his teammates have become better shooters because of Wall's perfect passes out of that set.
Covington passes to Wall. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Conchar. Shoots over Powell. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Clippers lead by 1. And time to step aside. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Memphis. And he converts the layup. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. There's the pass to Kennard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Wall passes to Batum. Good on the bucket. 6 points for Batum.
And though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Batum can be sneaky inside.
Pass to Conchar. Kicks it out to Jones. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Wall. Over in the corner, Batum. With the crossover. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis leading.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Outside Jackson. Outside George. Outside for Jackson. Morris against Bain. Morris, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Tipped away. Stolen by George. And here's the fast break. Here's Mann. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And an excellent pass by Morris. A guy known for his finishing ability, but he also has the skills to facilitate.
Morant passes to Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Back to Zubac. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Here's Morant. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Jackson kicks to Morris. Outside Jackson. Beyond the arc. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Bain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Jackson against Morant. Jackson passes to Morris. And George kicks to Morris. Good on the 3-point shot.
Important points from Morris. When he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Morant against Jackson. Morant drives in. Count the basket. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shots.
Morris with the screen for Jackson. That one's not going to go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Brooks dishes to Morant. On the wing, Bain. Back to Morant. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Back to Jackson. From deep. It's hauled in by Adams. 29 seconds left in the game. Now Morant. He dishes it to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Off target at the rim. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a hard-fought well. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The clip.
Yeah, can't wait to experience it firsthand, Allie. Thank you. Here we go. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. Zubac with the steal. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. And here's Minnesota now. The open shot by Edwards. Leonard pulls down the board.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
George finds Leonard. Kicks it to George. Pass to Zubac. Second shot opportunity, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Now here's Russell. To the wing on the left. Gobert passes to Towns, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Now here's Wall. Batum with it. Russell covering. Wall for three. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Wall, the pass to George. Count the basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Russell. Inside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Wall against Russell. Here's George. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Russell. 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. Lets the three fly. Leonard pulls down the board. Wall with it. Towns covering. Batum. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
All right. Batum still has some hops left in those legs.
Outside Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Clippers trail. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Here's Edwards.
Attack! He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Russell against Wall. Pass to Batum from downtown. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
You have to track Nicholas Batum. He'll drain them all night from the corner.
Russell against Wall. Russell the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
George against Edwards. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Edwards got 6 points.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Now here's Zubats. George outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. A nice shot by Zubats.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Clippers ahead. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Back to Russell. Edwards against George. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Pass to George. The kick out to Wall. Wide open look. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them the charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Batum's shot is off.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
To the left side wing. Outside Edwards. Tries it from the top of the key. No good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. George with it. Russell covering. Zubats passes to Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 6.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Pass to Gobert. Down low. Outside for Russell. Back to Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Back to Wall. To the inside. George outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Driving to the basket. And the jam by George.
Letting it all hang out. When George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
George against Edwards. Pass to Towns. That one is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's George. Misses the layup. The Timberwolves trail. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Up top, George. Guarded by Edwards. Outside Wall. Out to Leonard. From the arc. Clippers keep it alive. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
50 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. McDaniels, perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Wall with it. Takes a 3. Shot by Leonard, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Misses from short range. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Wall with it, out guarded by McDaniels. Russell against Wall. Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Both teams will make substitutions, and both free throws good for Edwards. 12 seconds left in the first half. Jackson, the pass to Powell. Back to Jackson. 3 seconds left. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very...
The Timberwolves, 30.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Luke Kennard out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Reed, good.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Jackson, the pass to Kennard. Back to Jackson. It's Covington on the wing. Pass to Morris. Stolen by Anderson.
Marcus Morris Sr. First personal foul. First team.
Minnesota in the lead. Second half getting started. About a minute played. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Morris against Reed. Pass to Prince. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3-ball goes back up. It's deflected. On the wing, Noel. Reed against Covington. Pass to Anderson. Soft touch off the glass. Anderson's got his first basket.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
It's stolen. To the paint. Reed in the post. Defended by Kennard. Reed can't hit.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Kennard against Anderson. Here's Covington. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Covington. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Reed passes to Anderson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Covington up top. Pass to Jackson. Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, BA. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Jackson down low. Covington passes to Morris. Jackson outside. Fires the three. Rebound Minnesota.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Noel, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Back to Russell. Pass to Edwards. For 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Covington passes to Kennard with 4 on the clock. Misses at the rim.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And so it's Minnesota liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Minnesota with the ball. So for Minnesota right now, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. It's stolen by Wall. Batum, pass to Zubac. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Russell against Leonard. Batum outside. 3-pointer.
And shows hustle and plays hard on defense. Wow. Towns sure knows how to keep his coaches happy.
Stolen by Wall. Leonard with the ball. Russell covering. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's powered home home by Towns.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Batum, the pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Zubats, and he banks in the layup.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Outside Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Back to Russell. Fires the three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
No hesitation from Russell. I like seeing him make quick decisions and take these shots.
Wall on the attack. Russell with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Edwards against George. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Launches a three. Paul George pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Going inside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
Edwards against George. There's the triple, and the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Wall. Batum outside. Zubac passes to Batum. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Kicks it to George. Leonard for 3. Russell with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the final quarter. Launches it. That shot missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Wall, the pass to Batum. Back to Wall. The three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. The kick out to Edwards. And there's the 3-second violation. Now Los Angeles with it. It's an 18-point game.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Anthony Edwards.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
So he gets them both.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just the total package, in my opinion. Brings a winning mindset as well.
And here's Russell. Outside McDaniels. Over Leonard. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. To the right side. Ball for 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. Here's Batum. Out to the wing. Takes the three. Hits the trifecta.
Great off-ball positioning by Batum, making himself a scoring option.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are
Let's meet the visiting team, Minnesota Timberwolves.
And this game features two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at point. Now here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Now Bain, and stolen by Russell. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Memphis. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Edwards against Jackson. Brooks right side. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. No good that time. And Minnesota now the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
The three from Morant. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Bain finds Brooks. And here's Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Jackson. Fires from deep.
Well, with the size and the foot speed and the feel on the defensive end, you see how easily Towns can contest shots.
He gets that one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Jackson has the open look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
There's the feed to McDaniels. Lays it up off the glass.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Morant drives in. Jackson from long range. And it's Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels passes to Russell. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thanks, David. Timberwolves leading by 7. With the shot. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. There's a minute left to play here in the first. The three from Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Baines, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Good.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Russell passes to Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Timberwolves made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Rudy Gobert is known as the stifled tower, and why not? He has always been such a strong anchor for his team on the defensive end of the floor.
From deep three-point range, Gobert pulls it in. Outside Edwards. Ring shot on the way. A steal. Jackson looking around, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies, Jackson.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Now here's Gobert. Towns kicks to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II, these are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Here is Brooks after the basket by Minnesota. Morant passes to Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. From the arc. Jackson misses. Timberwolves leading by 6. Edwards passes to Towns. Gobert against Jackson. Out to Russell. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Memphis on the break. Back to Bain. No good there. Nice D from Russell.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Now here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got 5.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Passes it to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Timberwolves passing it around. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant with it. And it's Russell with the rebound. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential. Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
The kick out to Towns. The open shot, Edwards. That one off the back iron and out.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Bain, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bain. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Morant. Now here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say John Morant.
Oh, here's Edwards. He kicks it to McDaniels. Knocked away. 5 to shoot. Russell with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Russell's got 5.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a...
Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Grizzlies, 20. The Timberwolves, 23.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
We've got Tyus Jones, and it's Conchar in at the 2. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Jones in the post. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Conchar got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Prince wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis trailing here. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Conchar. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Left side, Jones. Here's Green, and it's all evened up.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Inside, here's Anderson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Aldama passes to Conchar. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The 19-foot shot, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Aldama passes to Concho. Here's Aldama. Outside, Green. Kicks it out to Jones. To the right side. For the lead. That shot off the mark. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Driving inside. And there's the pass to Reed. Down low. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Aldama, defended by Anderson. Pass to Concho. On the wing, Jones. The three. Concho can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Aldama passes to Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Concho. Off target from outside. Prince, right side. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
To the inside. Prince outside. Traps in the tray. Prince has got 7 points.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Kicks it out to Jones. Over in the corner, Green. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Tillman.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Here's Reed. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves lead.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Russell against Morant. Sweet move. And the layup is up and in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Payne against Edwards. To the wing on the left. McDaniels. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Russell. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Now here's Edwards. Kicks it to Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert, so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
He hits the second from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Passes to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. There's the drive. Clock at 6. Morant right side. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Morant scanning the floor. Poke loose. Stolen by McDaniels. Inside. Stolen by Brooks. Here's the lob to Adams. Got a piece of it. Tries to keep it alive. And Memphis with another turnover here.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Timberwolves leading by 10. And here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Shoots the 3. He's off on that one.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Edwards against Bain. Puts up a 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant outside. From downtown. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Bucket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Morant outside. Count that one.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Now Edwards. Going inside. And Edwards with the stop.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Russell with it. Outside, Towns. Back to Russell. Pass to Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Jackson from long range. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
Russell passes to Edwards. Now Towns. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. That shot is off.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Here is Edwards. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A truly gutsy, David. Thank you as
on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. John Wall is out there with Paul George. And it's Zubats in at the 5 spot.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Knocked loose. George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Batum gets the bucket.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Outside Morant. Adams with a screen on Wall. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And Morant gets double teamed. And the dunk by Jackson.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Wall. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Wall against Morant. Jackson, the pass to Bain. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Fred.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Now here's Batum. 5 on the clock. Leonard, good.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
Morant against Wall. The drive by Morant. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Wall. Kicks it to George. Pass to Leonard. And it's going to be a 3-second call. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Morant with it, guarded by Batum. And the dunk by Jackson.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Wall against Morant. Wall, the pass to Batum. Back to Wall. Into the lane. Pass to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim. Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Now here's Wall. Leonard outside. And stolen by Bain. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Pass to Adams. Crosses over. Denied by Leonard.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction.
Wall finds Batum. Shot clock at 6. Back to George. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. Let's go with a three. Second chance effort. Adams, shot's good.
Adams just continuing to grind it out. Outstanding staying after that possession. And then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Now here's Wall. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's stolen by Wall. And it's the Clippers on the break. And George with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Bain, the pass to Morant. Back to Bain. Pass to Morant. Now here's Adams. Shoots over Zubats. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter. The Clippers on. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
So they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubats at center. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. Now here's Leonard. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Batum, pass to Leonard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Morant with the slam!
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Up top, Morant. Wall covering. Brooks outside. Bain against George. Bain, the pass to Brooks. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That'll belong to John Wall.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
And he sinks the second. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Now here's Wall. Kicks it to George. Clock at 6. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, you got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
Bain against George. And stolen by Leonard. Left side Wall. Inside. Zubac passes to George. Back to Zubac. Nice move. The rebound by Jackson.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Right side Bain. Back to Morant. Stolen by Wall. Zubac with it. He's picked up by Adams. Zubac passes to Leonard. Outside Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. There's the 3. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Outside Wall. And here's Zubac. Adams covering. Batum outside. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. 1:46 left in the first half of this game. Jackson down low. Wall covering. Adams, the pass to Brooks. And again, Memphis no good.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Batum outside, lets it go from deep. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brooks with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. It's stolen by Wall. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's George, and the jam by George.
Yeah, Paul George not waiting around, wanting to get out in transition, run the floor, and become a dangerous weapon on the perimeter.
Now here's Moran. Pass to Jackson. There's 49 seconds left in the second period. Back to Moran. Here's Brooks. To halt the run. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. To the left wing. Wall, the pass to George. Shoots over Moran. Back to George. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Bane, the pass to Moran. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it fly. And Wall pulls it down.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
So we conclude the first half. The Clippers on top. They're up by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third.
24.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Paul George has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Xavier Tillman. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Danny Green, and it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tips, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
And for the Clippers, their shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. George against Jones. Leonard misses off the left iron. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside Jones. Pass to Tillman. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh. Talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Takes a step back. Jackson, pass to Covington. Misses the 3. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a low 30% from the floor. Outside, Green. Pass to Aldama. Outside Jones. Here's Aldama looking for his first basket still in this one. The 3. And Jones good for 3.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Out to Covington. Kennard outside. Stolen by Jones. It's Tillman, high post, working on Covington. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers in the lead. Jackson outside. Pass to Powell. Kicks it out to Jackson. Kennard on the wing. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Aldama. Back to Jones. Green in the post. Defended by Kennard. Some room here for Jones. Kennard with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's Covington on the wing. Back to Kennard. Out to Covington. With the drive. Oh, it's stolen. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Here's Aldama, covered by Covington. Aldama, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Covington passes to Kennard. Covington inside. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Memphis trailing here. Out left to the wing. Here's Tillman. 1:21 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Green. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
On the attack, Green. Here's Conchar, guarded by Morris. Outside Jones.
Blocking foul call. Norman. First personal foul. First team foul.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Tillman. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Conchar. High arcing shot, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. .26 seconds left in the third. Out to Covington. Conchar pulls it in.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Jones.
Substitution on the court.
And they recover it.
Swatted by the guard. John Wall has sneaky length at 6'3". In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And the Clippers call time here. And here's Wall. And there's the drive. And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right?
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on the canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. A line change here for Memphis. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. John Wall is out there with Paul George. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. Wall gets the bucket.
Some speedy shooting from Wall. He gets the pass and puts his shot right up to beat the D.
Outside Bain. Back to Brooks. And stolen by Leonard. Batum outside. From deep. Unable to get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Pass to Morant. And here's Brooks. Outside for Morant. Offensive rebound. Blocked. Morant against George. Here's Wall. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing. Man. Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Right wing. The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Back to Wall. George outside. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Shot clock at 5. Brooks outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Outside Wall. George outside. Over Bain. Out to Leonard. Pass to Wall. Now Batum. Back to Wall. Just 4 to shoot. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Wall's got 6 here in the quarter.
Assertive play by Wall inside. Pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Morant. It's stolen by Wall. In transition, here come the Clippers. And it's Bain with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Outside Wall. Batum outside. Back to Wall. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:46 left in the 4th. Out to Leonard. Back to Wall. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Fantastic night for Wall. Looks like the guy who tore up the league when he first arrived.
Brooks outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Morant against Wall. Jackson with room to fire. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
1:03 left to play in the 4th. The kick out to Wall. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant into the lane. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. John Wall.
And Morant no good on that one. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Wall, the pass to Batum. Back to Wall. Here's Batum. Up top, Wall. 19-footer. And it's Wall again missing.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Outside wall. Pass to George. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on, and Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position.
Well, that's an easy pass for John Wall to make. As soon as he spots his teammate wide open, he's dropping that dime on time and on target.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And can you always depend on him for what? To lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
George dishes to Batum. Outside for George. Back to Batum. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert.
Blocking foul on John Wall. First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Clippers on defense. Edwards inside. Zubac defending. They get it back. Gobert. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Here's Wall. It's stolen by Gobert. To the paint. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And Wall kicks to Batum. The kick out to Wall. Misses the 3. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Here's Wall. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. A shot by Batum, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've got an 8-0 run. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Edwards passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
2 minutes.
Now here's Batum.
2 minutes.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now, here's Zubac. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 4. Leonard the pass to Zubac.
And what defense there from Gobert. Putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
Pass to Zubac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's take guys on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Oh, here's Edwards. Left side, Towns. From outside, off the mark. Here's Gobert, and he banks in the layup. Gobert's got 8.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Russell against Leonard. Wall wide open, and a miss there on the triple. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 16-3 run. Outside, Towns. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Left side, George. Zubac kicks to George. Plays it up and banks it in.
Not a lot of wings are willing to score inside like Paul George. I mean, part of why he's elite in his position.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. And small and power forward, Leonard and Batum. All out there with Paul George. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Clippers trail by 9. Right side, Wall. Leonard kicks to Wall. Off target with his 3. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Out to the right wing. Russell finds Towns. Now McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Gobert the pass to Edwards. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Edwards against George. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Nailed from three-point land. George has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the periods for Los Angeles.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now here's Gobert. He's got 8. Russell passes to Edwards. A 3 ball. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Leonard with the steal. Outside for George. Pass to Zubac. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Now here's Wall. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, Wall, Towns with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Towns, a screen on George. Towns dishes to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
2 minutes remaining.
Ball kicks to Batum.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Leonard. The tray. Hits the three-point bomb.
Leonard.
Leonard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Towns with it. He's picked up by Wall. Down low. Leonard with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. A shot by Batum. No good. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on
First
George.
team foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Takes a step back. Outside for Batum. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul.
D'Angelo.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:14 left in the first half of basketball. Ball passes to Batum. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. It's good from long range. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A quick decision maker. Wall is really good at reading defenses and knowing when to shoot off the catch.
Russell passes to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Clippers trail by 5. Wall passes to Zubac. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Wall taking his time here. Back to Zubac. Fires from 18. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Gobert can't hit. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach it.
22. The Clippers. 17.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Kennard. Back to Morris. Jackson kicks to Morris. Powell for 3. And they get it back. Jackson has the open look. The three-pointer no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first free throw of the game. Good on the second free throw. Clippers trail by 6. Outside Jackson. Kennard on the wing. Fires the 3. Jackson misses. Minnesota shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Now the pass to Anderson. Covington with the steal. Jackson kicks to Powell. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Powell dishes to Covington. Back to Powell. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 6. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Now here's Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
It's stolen by Morris. Kennard with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Here's McLaughlin. To the inside. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Powell.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Kicks it out to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Kennard. Prince misses. The Clippers trail. Covington finds Powell. Takes it out to Covington. Sinks the three-pointer. Covington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, nice perimeter shooting by Robert Covington. Just has such a really aesthetically pleasing release on those long ball attempts.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Cans it from downtown.
3 points.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Good D by Covington. And it's the Clippers' ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Morris with the screen for Jackson. Back to Morris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morris has got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers. Timberwolves have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming up the line at the break. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed, and Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Anderson uses the glass to finish the layup.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Powell down low. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
Left side, George. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Anderson has it in the corner. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Anderson, a screen on George. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Noel. Over George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep. And we've reached the end of the third. Clippers ahead as they end the third quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubats. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Pass to George. Clippers moving the ball around. Back to Zubats. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And now it's an 8-point Clipper lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Dishes it to George. Pass to Zubats. Feeds it to Batum. Takes a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edwards drives in, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Outside, Wall. Outside, George. Leonard finds Zubats to the middle. George. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Anthony Edwards.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
And George drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Russell against Wall. There's Gobert. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Russell against Wall. Kicks it to George. Outside, Batum. Just 4 to shoot. And George gets it to go.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds him. Great feel for the game.
Russell looking it over. And it's off from 3-point range. Los Angeles leading by 10. Wall dishes to Leonard. From deep 3-point range. That shot no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Russell passes to Towns. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside, George. The kick out to Wall.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Batum dishes the Wall. Takes the 3. The Clippers rebound. Leonard finds Wall. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Wall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Batum with the steal. Outside, Wall. The 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Timberwolves trail by 13. Edwards passes to Gobert. Stolen by George. Outside, Leonard. Outside, Wall. On the wing, Batum. Defended by Towns. 6 to shoot. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Russell.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub for the Clippers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, And that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for George.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Fires the three, knocks down the three ball.
George.
And the Clippers lead by 16.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And here's Wall. Outside Leonard. The pass to Batum. Now here's Wall. He's guarded by Russell. So the Clippers winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier.
Here we go.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the three.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome. Now here's Russell. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round. Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
It's Edwards with a drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the shot goes.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Bain. Outside for Brooks. Jackson outside. Over to the left wing. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Morant against Russell. And Gobert with the stuff.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Morant. Here's Adams. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Russell, pass to Towns. Nice move, and it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And here's Edwards outside, buries it from three. Edwards has got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Stolen by Jackson. And stolen by Edwards. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside for Russell. Oh, stolen by Morant. To the middle. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And the dunk by Jackson.
Smart defense from Morant, wreaking havoc with his activity, coming up with the steal.
Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Morant finds Bain. Back to Morant. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Gobert. Towns for three. Kept alive by Minnesota. From behind the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Moran against Russell. Jackson outside. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Brooks left side. On the wing, Bain. 2 on the clock. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead. Up 4. Let's take a quick break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Memphis trailing here. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. From deep, Morant. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
Now here's Russell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Gobert. Brooks with the rebound.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Payne, the pass to Adams. Stolen by Russell. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance. Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Bain, the pass to Morant. Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Over Jackson. Now Gobert. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Bain. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. And here's Russell. Outside McDaniels. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Russell against Morant. The three is up. And they'll get another chance. Here's Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Good. Morant's got 10.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And that one falls for Jackson.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
And Edwards slams it in.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there.
It's been all about Ja tonight. He can score in so many different ways.
Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Here's Gobert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And here's Edwards outside. Can't get it to drop. Here's Baines. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead. They lead.
31. The Grizzlies. 26.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Danny Green. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4. Here's Green. Pass to Jones. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Prince. And Green comes to help. Here's Reed. Rebounded by Green.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
This for the tie. Prince grabs the miss.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Prince. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down low. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. The ball's knocked loose, and we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis trailing here. On the wing, Green. Here's Aldama, and a strong finish with two hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
To the middle. Here's Conchar. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the wing on the left. Here's Prince, and he jams it home with authority.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside for Green. To the left side wing, pass to Conchar. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the inside, Reed. An easy 2 on the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Reed. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Jones. Pass to Aldama. Take it away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. On the wing, Noel. 1 minute left in the third. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Jones. Pass to Tillman. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Tillman's got 4 points this quarter. Minnesota in the lead. Now Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Jones in the post. Tillman. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Outside Jones. Fires for 3. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Substitution on the board.
And a deep 3 from Russell. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a healthy 8 points at the end. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Russell. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Shot is good by Edwards.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got to get out.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
You know John Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Edwards against Bain. 4-3. And Edwards good for 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And he dunks it down.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Second chance shot, and it's good on the lay-in.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Outside Bain. From deep three-point range. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Edwards for 3. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Stolen by Bain. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Poke loose. He shoots it. That one a little long.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
From deep, Bain. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That's on Steven Adams.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside Bain. Here's the 3. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Left side, Morant. On the wing, Bain. The 3 is up. They get it back. On the wing, Bain. Towns against Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Bain, the pass to Brooks. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
The versatility of Towns. Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Russell, the pass to Edwards. 1:21 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Edwards can't hit. And the Grizzlies shooting has been good. 54% on this one.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Anthony Edwards.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome. And sometimes on defense, You could just get lucky.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, and they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Pass to Towns. McDaniels with it. Now here's Edwards. Up and over Brooks. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian.